welcome to a day in the life of the average Aboriginal. I am lostPhoenixWolf and welcome to my channel. Today is now January 6th, another new day in this 2016. So, today's not a bad day, didn't wake up really early. It's, it's just 10:17 right now. So, today is somewhat a new day, and it's got, the other days was kind of blur anyway, just gaming and hanging out with the neighbor boy and stuff like that. So I did have, to recap of yesterday, I did have the grilled cheese with mock chicken, and I did use the garlic bread. It was a little bit frozen, so I quickly thawed a little bit in the toaster. Sorry, I just had a little bit of breakfast right now. I just decided to have grilled cheese with the garlic bread, a little bit of mock chicken, and it was good. It was really good. I didn't have to dip it in ketchup or anything like that. I didn't really care for that. And the bread itself was already greasy enough with the meat, the garlic bread, because it's got the garlic butter on there. And usually when I do grilled cheese, I don't butter my bread. I just it toasts just fine without any butter on the bread in the pan. So yeah, that's what I had. It was good. And my delicious drink. Oh man, washing it down. I also seen some pie in there. It was cherry cheesecake. I'm not exactly sure what brand name it is, but there was cherry cheesecake. So I had a small piece of that. After that, just doing stuff with the cats, doing full of laundry. It's the laundry pile is still there. It's half folded, and I'm kind of slacking a little bit on that. And usually just get it done and throw it in the drawers. I don't have a closet, so can't do anything with that. It's there. It's some of it's even behind me right now too, because I took it out of the dryer. Laundry is done, and I'm not behind on laundry. I'm not even behind on my video logs right now either. Got a bunch of them up again yesterday, and today probably going to get it mostly caught up today to today's. So it's something to reflect on, kind of thing. Yeah, I just went across the street, shot the crap, talking with the neighbor boy's stepfather, and just shooting the crap, I just kind of hung out, sat in his room, sometimes he sit in my room, and just watch him doing some things on the internet, on the game, not the internet, on the game. And just talking about whatever. And by the time kind of felt a little bored, came home and then went on my system, and we gamed a little bit on the same game, and we had a little bit of fun. We had fun with some of the new cars. He's got some and I got some. He was a little bit low on cash. We had some do a bunch of little bit game things to do, and then I gave him all the money that he needs to get whatever things done, because I got a lot of money saved up after going from one, my council character from one brought the money over to the new generation. Same characters, just on the new generation. So yeah, we just gaming up and having fun and stuff there, and going towards evening, checking on my video logs while I'm between the screens, because HDMI 1, HDMI 2, going between screens and checking things to make sure it's still going and everything's going good and smoothly. Not as smoothly and as quickly as I would like it to be. I would like to be completely caught up. It should have been completely caught up yesterday, but what can you do? Let's see. So yeah, after that, I had late supper. couldn't really think of really much to do, you know, not really anything spectacular. I don't know. I had a sandwich anyway and some cookies. Not really, a really balanced, supper or anything like that. Can't really explain, how good it is. It's just a sandwich, I tried, the ham and cheese and lettuce and mayo in there. I would probably put tomato and onion in there if I had it too, but I didn't have that. So, yeah, I also had, some canned fruit too, some canned peaches. I got a bunch of those cans, so I had one of those to top off the supper. Then shortly after that, just kind of chilled a little bit, and then I decided to go have a bonfire with a neighbor boy, and everything was good. The temperature was great. It was only like a -7 out there, and being by the bonfire, it wasn't feeling so cold. I love the cold, but it's the being out the cold and trying to not catch another cold. My voice is still kind of raspy kind of thing. Every time I'm talking a lot on this camera, I get a little bit of coughing, but it is what it is. So yeah, the bonfire was going good. He wrapped up the wood so that it wouldn't be too wet from the snow. I don't know if he covered the bonfire or not. But anyway, we didn't have that much trouble. It was a little bit of trouble because it's cold out and not really windy. It had a little bit of breeze to it, and took us a couple of tries. Well, I'll admit 3 tries to get that bonfire going. But the bonfire is great. When I go to the bonfire, I only wear a certain kind of jacket, and I try not to wear the same clothes to my bedroom, and I have to smell that smoke. But I only wear a certain type of jacket. There's only 2 jackets that I wear by the bonfire. It gets smoky, and I don't want to wear my gray one here or my black one. I got a blue one and a gray one and 2 brown ones and the light gray one. I got a bunch of hoodies. The one I have is my favorite. Is when I had a lot more weight, and I think I might give it a wash and actually not hang it up and see if it would shrink down a size. I was trying to make sure it doesn't shrink down a size, but now I lost a little bit of weight. I want to maybe consider taking it down 1 size. The zipper end of it is kind of going to crap. Not really anything to do about that because I paid enough money into it. To get a zipper done to it, probably had to just buy another jacket like it, but there's no other jacket like it. I don't know anybody around me that has the same kind of jacket. I think it was the last one when I bought it. And I know I didn't buy it from this town too, so. But there's, well, speaking of jackets, my one cousin bought this one skeleton jacket in his town, and time we went for a walk and travel around town, and we seen at least a dozen people wearing the same kind of jacket he's got. I guess it's some kind of skeleton. You zip up the hood and there's a skeleton skull there, and it glows in the dark and blah blah blah. Anyway, there's people different, all shapes and sizes out there wearing the same jacket as him. He kind of felt embarrassed because people wearing the same kind of jacket, so he switched up for his leather bomber jacket instead of the hoodie jacket. What was I going to say? So yeah, that's what I would usually wear one of the darker brown jackets to the bonfire. Take my cushion with me. I get the cushion now downstairs by the front door on top of my bike because it gets pretty smoky, and I don't want to have to always carry it up and down the stairs. My bike is downstairs by the front door too, well, on the inside of course, and I don't want to be carrying that up and down the stairs. My knees click as is. My knees are aching sometimes, and I'm gonna keep riding a bike as much as I can until my knees can't take it, and I'll probably be on one of those electric scooters. So that's something, the future thing, you know, you can put money towards that. You know, this new year, I think I should put money towards it, but it's kind of early yet. I mean, I don't really need it now. I might need it maybe 4 years from now, because you know, this is new year. You know, I'm going to be going on another year in age. You know, maybe 4 years from now, I consider saving money on that. That's something, you know, I want. But I also got to check out the specs on that and see how far it go. You know, will it go to the next town or 2 towns over, or how far the battery will last, or you know, how fast it is, and you know, the model and all that stuff. You know, I got to consider a lot of things. You know, the weight, you know, the style, and you know, what things could probably not last and need to be replaced, and you know, the price, and you know, maybe leasing or payments on it. I don't know. There's a lot to consider on electric bike life. Just like a car, you know. You know, you consider, you know, buying a new car, or you know, used car, hand-me-down, or whatever it is. You know, you gotta keep maintenance on it. You know, it's gonna fall apart. So anyway, I like to. When did I start talking about bikes again? Oh, it's because it was downstairs. Well, yeah, I was talking about the bonfire stuff there, and you know, it's stuff is, you know, at the bonfire was going good. So after that, you know, I came home and, you know, threw in a couple more vlogs to get caught up, and I think I got them both in before midnight. I'm not too sure. And, you know, I got a couple more after midnight. You know, I think I'm just about caught up. I think I just need just a decent bunch more, and then I'll be all caught up and, you know, up to date on my vlogging. So yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do between, you know, I'll probably be gaming again. You know, gaming a little bit last night, not too much that I'm gonna be tired and stuff. So yeah, I don't really have any kind of plans, you know. Just, you know, going day by day on things. Let's see now. No. I was getting at. Yes, I did. Well, actually, I was also talking about, you know, not just going to jump into it. And I was also talking about in the earlier blog, if this, I just recently woke up and had a bowl of cereal, and, you know, I was kind of licking my chops while I'm on camera. You know, it's after 10 right now, and not too sure what, you know, today's gonna bring. Check out things at the, you know, neighbor thing. You know, might get a phone call. You know, hey, maybe I might even decide to even watch a movie instead of gaming. I don't know. That's something to consider, I guess. I'll probably get a text eventually, probably closer to noon, after 12, from the neighbor boy, and, you know, probably wants me to go on game or something like that. You know, I might consider that, because there's not really anything to do today. Let's see now. I was just checking my phone right now, and I guess I got a call late last night from one of my cousins. I'll probably give him a call and see what he wanted, and, you know, I don't know, just to you know, check on it. I guess I didn't hear my phone last night. Maybe, you know, I usually have my phone on vibrate when I'm sleeping. Sometimes it's on, you know, if I'm considering getting a phone call from somebody. You know, I'm not exactly sure what the call was about. So, you know, after this vlog, I'll probably, you know, probably shoot the crap a little bit around here and there. You know, I think, you know, I haven't checked the weather yet. You know, from what it looks like outside. I mean, my curtain's not fully open, but, you know, there is some light out there, and, you know, no new snow on the roof part. and so there's no snow, and I'm not too sure how cold it is outside. It'll probably be good for good to go for a bike ride with the neighbor boy, and we haven't done that together for maybe a couple weeks. Not really anything else to do before that, and not really have any idea what I want to do after that. I don't know if well, don't know if I have any little bit of money, There's still something I need to get at the grocery store I forgot. And, maybe there's a little bit of money in the bank to go and check out, some new pedals. Or I might put it towards the tune-up and just deal with the bent pedal anyway. Not exactly sure right now what I want to do. Don't think I need to go to the mall. I think there was something about a mall the other day. I'm not exactly sure. Not really anything to do. I know there was something going to be done today. I don't know, man. I can't really, it's, just woke up recently, just had breakfast. Just got recently noticed I got a phone call overnight. Doing a vlog right now, and a lot of things on my mind running at once. There's gonna be a time I have to also spend some time gathering up some music. I want to redo my music list before putting it in my phone, so wherever I go, I can listen to my music. Wherever I'm gonna be. If it's a bonfire, the mall, the park, out for a bike ride, whatever, I like to have some music, and and switch it a little bit. There's a big list of music I was listening to before, but I tried to switch it up a little bit. It's like a remix of the original song. Some people like it, some people don't. The old classics and the old cool songs back then. Some people do like the remixed version. Some people like the original version, and I think I'm going to switch back to the original version because some of the remixed ones are long and gave me a headache. I even tried a little bit of techno trance. It's okay. The house stuff is long and it drags on. Takes up a lot of gigs and stuff. I got a lot of gigs on this phone now, but before it took a lot of gigs before, and I couldn't get all the songs I needed or wanted on the old phone. So it's something to consider to search for new songs. I wish my computer was a little faster. I wish my laptop was working, and things would work a little better. It's tough to say how my video searching is going to be going, and some sites that are searching music from, they're changing things up. You have to pay for it, or you get a demo version of it, or when you do get a chance to download that song, it's only half a song, or it says you got to pay for it. You just got to go through all that, and you got to check out quality, the bit rate, if it's a full song, is it remixed, or if it's relating to other songs, or is it going to be something that drags on, you don't know. And there could be some gag ones out there, people screaming on mics saying ha ha and blah blah. And I'm not going to get into that, but that's something that happens. You download a song that you think it's all good and legit, but you listen to it up to halfway through, and it's a gag song. There are even some movies and music that I like to watch, or get for family members, like younger family members, like the cartoons. And he's like, oh, you gotta have a subscription, or you gotta pay for the use of it, or something like that. And it's kind of ridiculous. Every time you go for those paid sites, you take a little bit more money than it's supposed to. And then when you get into the computer or your email, it always attached with a virus. That's something in the past, but not really last year. Having any problem with that, because I used to download junk to my computer, and it comes with viruses. So something that it's something happens. It's hard to explain right now. Let's see now. I don't know, just rambling on again anyway. So yeah, I'm going to be considered to redo my music list. I'm going to better it. I'm going to keep a lot of, some of the 70s, are okay. Used to listen to then, kind of boring now. There's some other artists, the music back then, when the technology wasn't as good as now, it was good music, but listening to it, it's kind of mono music, kind of lower tone, and it's mostly, rapping line per line, it doesn't really have that kick like it does today. But, also to get to that, a lot of the new music today are just crap. A lot of whiny baby stuff, auto-tune, weird dances, remakes of songs, new faces. They're good or they're not good. It really doesn't beat the old school music. The music they used to listen to back then, and it's still good today. And there's either sons and daughters of the artists or a family member of the old artists, and trying to better things. I don't know. I like my old school music, certain ones, and I like the classics. My certain classics. No, not country, not reggae, not really Jamaican. There's I'm not gonna even say his name, but he's changed his name. His artist. I was gonna say no. There's different styles of music, but like I said, I'm gonna switch up my music and better that music list, and something I can enjoy. People around me can enjoy. The old classics and the original stuff. Nothing remixed. Nothing into like a hip hop beat to it, or techno trance beat to it, or just the normal old music. I thought some of the music was okay, and when it got remixed or remade, got some bass in there or a little bit of a beat to it, some of them turned out okay. Some of them are just they killed it. Some of my taste in music, has changed over the years, and try to get other people to, listen on that. Some of even some, some of it's even like workout music, or something to get you motivated to, helping somebody out in some kind of project you're doing, or something that people are surprised there's a music blend. There's some music blends I like too. But I think I'm going to go through my music list. It's going to be a big list. I'm going to do a lot of searching. It's not going to take a day or 2 days or 3 days. It's probably going to take about a week, because I'm going to try to get as much good quality as I can. Even though my computer is not the best quality right now, I'm going to try to get the best quality I can in my music library. So this is something I'm going to be doing. I don't know about today. Maybe to consider about tomorrow. Whatever comes to mind, kind of thing. So yeah, that's talking about the music list. Just rambling on about the music list. So there you go. Today's music is you know, I don't know. It's some of the younger kids like it, the babies and toddlers and young children and maybe teenagers, you know, like some of that new stuff. But I'm older now, and you know, I have a certain taste in my music, and you know, what can you really say on that? You know, people are gonna like certain kind of music, and they're not gonna really switch to something else, or they're gonna switch up for something else, or you know, some of the new stuff. I don't know. I'm shaking my head at it. Some of the new stuff, just shaking my head at it. And then some of the songs get remade or remixed or something like that. You know, some is okay, but you know, still shaking my head at it. And I don't really think so. You know. So, like I said, I'm probably going to use that music. You know, still, you know, rambling about music. I'm sorry. You know, sorry, my fans. Still rambling about music, but you know, I like my music. I even might get a bunch of this stuff. You know, I'm probably keeping another folder, something to just listen to, not really meditate, but just to have a peaceful atmosphere. Some people used to tell me that too, that you know, that I'll go to their house, and you know, the atmosphere is usually, you know, either the grumpy or the moody or the weird, the atmosphere, and when I come into the picture and everything's like has calmed down, you know, things are smoothed out and things have changed, and people, you know, they say that I'm a good person and I'm good to keep around. I'm a lot different from other males. I'm a lot different from other family members. I'm a lot different from, you know, the typical male or, you know, boy or whatever you're gonna say. And you know, I'm just unique. Not to be stereotypical, but you know, I don't drink. You know, I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I'm one of a kind, and I have to say this, but a lot of people have said, you know, there's not anybody like me. You know, there's nobody could be me. You know, because I am me, and you know, it's not an Eminem rap battle kind of thing going on right here. Not really getting on about that. You know, just being myself, the average person. You know. So, you know, like I was saying, you know, certain places I've been to, you know, that was going back about 4 or 5 months ago. You know, people were talking about that, saying, you know, the atmosphere is different. You know, things are more calmer, things are more peaceful. I don't know. There's not really much to say on that. It's just the way of life, I guess. So, anyway, I love this music that's playing in the background. I'm going to say it again. This is Lenex, Natalie Nex, and Cody and their friends have created this music. It's great for my background. I thank you guys so much. They're from St. Louis. I think that's where they're from. Fire Point Flutes. I hope I'm saying that right. And, you know, great music. Look in the description. You'll see, you know, a link to them, you know, this kind of music. I've got a nice selection here. I was going back and forth with different music, you know, selection here and there, but I'm sticking to this style now for my background music. But anyway, enough of me rambling on. I'm going to wrap this up now. If you do like this video, please do hit the like button. Please hit subscribe, you know, if you want to subscribe to me. You may share this video on your channel if you like. Please do tell your family and friends about me. And thank you for viewing my video, if it's, you know, morning, evening, noon, night, or whatever kind of day it is in your area. And thank you for viewing my video, and I will see you